Want to save money on your grocery bill? In this video, I'm going to show you 8 different tips that you can use to cut your grocery bill. You'll save $7,500 in 5 years to about $650 a year with these tips. This is video 1 of our saving series. I'm going to go into 3 different videos talking about different ways to cut back your expenses, your 3 large expenses, which is typically transportation, food, and your housing costs. And today we're going to talk about how you can go about cutting your grocery bill. What's up, you guys? It's Josh Tavares from TNR Wealth Strategies, certified legacy real estate investment advisor. All things personal finance and real estate investing. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and even jiggle the notification bell so you can get updates on our new content. Are you not sure on how you can make drastic savings in your grocery bill? In this video, I'm going to provide you 8 different tips that you can implement and cut your grocery bill significantly. And by the end of this video, you'll have all the tips in play that you can make drastic amount of savings, in which financially savvy individuals have used and implemented some of these strategies over the years and are making drastic savings on their grocery bill. Number 1, buy generic brands instead of original brands. Buying generic brands can really save you a significant portion towards your grocery bill. How this works is that a no-name generic brand will actually pay for the rights from the original brand to use their ingredients, create the same product, but rebrand it into their own personal brand and not have the same name or branding associated with the original brand, being able to save a lot of money towards your bill. Typically, the food tastes the same. You're saving about 25% on your grocery bill just by shopping generic brands instead of the original brands. Let's take cereal, for instance. Kellogg's Corn Flakes will typically cost about $5. If you get the generic brand, you're typically going to pay about $3.75 for a box. Might not sound like much, it's $1.25 in savings, but at the end of the year, if you're going to go grocery shopping twice a month, you're saving $30 at the end of the year. You can do this with most of the foods in your grocery store, or even some of your purchases through Amazon or a grocery gateway, where you can get some of those products actually delivered to your door. So why spend more when you can save 25% on your bill and essentially save over $30 at the end of the year? Number 2, make a grocery list and stick with it. I know you're thinking this is common sense. However, how many times do we rush to the grocery store without making a list, shop through the aisles, and then find out we end up spending a significant portion more than what we anticipated to spend? Creating a grocery list involves a fair amount of discipline of not only creating the list, but also following it step by step based on what you've put on the sheet. By following your grocery list, you can save anywhere from 20 to 40% on your bill. The reason behind this is that it's so easy to get distracted, see some goodies that you really like, end up purchasing it, and then end up spending more on your bill than you anticipated. Think of how many times you went to the grocery store to buy dinner for the night or the supplies needed for dinner, and then find out you end up buying added things such as cookies and ice cream, yogurt, other snacks that weren't part of the agenda, but you ended up purchasing it anyways, and then end up spending an extra maybe $10 to possibly $30, $40 added onto your bill. Trust me, I love snacking too, but if you want to be cost conscious and save out on your bill, you gotta be disciplined and follow the list you put together. So to put it into perspective, let's say you're going to the grocery store, your intention is to buy chicken and rice, you're going through up and down the aisles, you see some ice cream for sale, you see some cookies, some chips, you put them in your cart, transact on it, and then at the end of the day, you look at your bill and you see you end up spending about $30, maybe even $50 more, which adds up over time at the end of the year. The added $50 that you just put on can easily lead up to over $600 at the end of the year that you could actually save, invest into a tax-free savings account of some sort, invest it into some sort of high interest savings account or bond, stock, however you want to invest your money, and be able to have your money work for you instead of you spending it on things you didn't necessarily need. Number 3, stock up on sales. This one sounds pretty common, just like the last one, but how many times we go grocery shopping without a plan, don't look for sales, and end up spending more? By looking for sales, whether it being online or through your phone or even through newspaper, you can save yourself 10 to over 20% towards your bill. One site that I recommend that you can use is Sale Whale. Sale Whale is a Canadian website that provides you all the different grocery stores such as Loblaws, Metro, No Frills, even some of the larger US ones such as Amazon, Walmart, and provide you all the different sales and the different products within those stores. This site can save you so much time and money. Also, if you're paying with a rewards credit card, not only are you saving on the price of the product, but you're also receiving points in which you can use towards free goodies such as, free groceries, free gas, free credit card bill, or whatever else you have with your rewards credit card plan. Comment down below if you've actually implemented and used some of these strategies. So remember, comment down below. So if you use any of these strategies in the past, feel free to let me know in the comments. Let me know which one at one point, if you're still using it. If not, feel free, let me know in the comments. Number 4, freeze your food. I love fresh food just like the next person, but by freezing your food, you're using discipline as a form of adding to savings. As we all know, by freezing your food, you're preserving it for long haul, which you can eat at a later date, which actually reduces the amount of waste and actually has more food that you can eat at a later time. Be honest, how many times have you had food in the fridge, forgot to freeze it, said to yourself, I'll get to it and I'll eat it, never did, and then it goes bad? If you catch yourself doing this often, you could have saved yourself one full grocery shopping trip at the end of the year. That can easily end up becoming over $200. I personally recommend that you use freezer burn bags or containers in which you know that you're not going to receive any freezer burn and that your food is going to be totally edible and not have that yucky taste. Something like Ziploc or an equivalent brand would work perfectly well. Number 5, sign up for grocery apps. Just like everything else, there's an app for that. In this session, I'm going to show you 3 different apps that you could use and start building up those savings. Checkout 51, Snap Save, and Save a Loonie. These are all Canadian-based apps that provide you with Canadian grocery information in which you can either get coupons, rebates, or cashback. Essentially how it works is that the apps work alongside with the grocery stores. The grocery stores have certain incentives with the vendors in which they'll go about promoting certain products, providing incentives onto the app in which you as the end user will get some sort of discount, rebate, cashback that you can use to enhance your savings. Just like most apps or the necessary requirements to have a quality app, they're easy to use. Some of these different apps, you're gonna need to take a photo of your receipt, send it over so they can analyze to make sure that you purchased the right product at the right store, and they'll give you the cash back on that product. These promotions can end up saving you 10 to 20% on your grocery bill. This can easily save you hundreds of dollars towards the end of the year. Number 5, scan soon to expire food in your fridge. With this one, we should all be doing this, but be honest, how many times we see ourselves with produce, maybe some veggies, or even some canned goods that we bought a while back, never got to use, and end up expiring and going bad. This is extremely common, especially with produce and fruits. I've done this before where I've had, cabbage, or I've had carrots, or even bell peppers in the fridge, bought it, had lovely ideas to cook something nice with it, kind of neglected it, and then within a couple of weeks or even a month, go really, really bad, had to throw it out and waste about, $5 to $10. All it takes a couple of seconds to skim through your fridge, use up what you have, instead of buying more stuff that you're not already using, save you about $10 to $15 towards your bill easily. By doing this, you're easily gonna be saving money and you're not gonna be wasting any food that you purchase. Let's say this ended up costing you totally about $30 a month. Times that by 12, that's over $360 a year you could be saving on food that isn't going bad, that you're actually going to consume and not have to waste. Number 6, don't buy pre-packaged foods. I'll be honest, I've done this, and I'm sure we've all done this, where out of convenience, we've bought pre-packaged food, maybe some fruits, some vegetables, maybe even pre-packaged, chicken of some sort, ended up buying it and paid a considerable amount more. Buying pre-packaged food can cost you about 25 to 30% towards your bill, where you can actually just buy the food as is, prepare it, cut it, cook it, put it in your fridge or freezer, do whatever you need to, and right there, bam, you've saved over 25 to 30% or even higher. With prepackaged food, it's usually not the most freshest, and you're essentially paying for someone's time and for the packaging. By doing this, you can easily save over $30 on your grocery bill just by cutting all the prepackaged stuff. And like I said, just buy, prep, prepare, cook all the stuff without having to have it prepackaged. Number 8, shop with a rewards credit card. Just like everything else, this can save you tons of money on your grocery bill and essentially give you at least one or a couple of grocery shopping trips for free. I personally use the PC World Elite MasterCard, and it's fantastic considering the rewards that it provides. This is a great credit card that charges you nothing annually. You get 1% cash back, you get reward points towards groceries, gas, and even traveling. As I mentioned in a prior video, I have over $2,000 worth of free grocery shopping or gas or traveling that I can use just by my points that I have built up. When doing this, remember you have to pay off your balance in full and make sure you're only putting on your credit card what you can afford to pay towards the end of the statement. You don't want to leave any interest, and you shouldn't be putting on more than what you can afford. Remember, pay in full, pay on time every time. By following this one, not only are you boosting your credit score, but you're also getting free points towards groceries, traveling, gas. And remember, you're not gonna accumulate any interest if you pay on time, pay in full every month. And the reason why some of these brands can provide you these excellent points is because that there's so much interest they're receiving from those who have bad credit habits that they can provide that to you for being so diligent with your use. There you have it, guys. 8 ways that you can cut back on your grocery bill. Question though, do you know how to save up for a house? Down below, I've got a link to one of my videos where I go step by step on some strategies that you can use to save up for your first house. Also, if you want to join a community of like-minded investors, click on the link down below to join our Facebook page, TNR Wealth Strategies. I post real estate investing and personal finance content. Also, if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and even jiggle the notification bell so you can get updates on our new content. If you want to learn more about personal finance, real estate investing, I recommend clicking up here, clicking down here to learn more.